Welcome everyone. Today we have our another new episode and we will discuss on human AI collaborations. We have our world famous speaker, Professor Rob Enderle. My first question for him, what are the key benefits of human AI collaboration?
Well, so we've got two paths right now with artificial intelligence, and they're not mutually exclusive. One is autonomous AI, where AI does it all and replaces people, and the other is the one that's probably more conducive to long life and happiness, and that's a human AI collaboration, where you form a team between the person or people that using the technology, and the AI fills up gaps. The autonomous approach would ideally work best where people are either unsafe or the jobs are so repetitive and boring that people don't want to do them. The human AI collaboration is best where you really want to engage people in the things that they enjoy doing that they're good at, and then have the AI providing them with the information they need to make better decisions or to do parts of the overall job or role that the humans either aren't staffed to handle or don't want to handle. So you form a team, and so human AI collaboration, in theory, is where the whole the sum is greater than the whole is greater than the sum of the parts. If I get that right, the whole is greater than the sum of the parts, because that you get a certain amount of synergy if it's built correctly between the human and the AI. So the overall result is better than it would be if either were used individually. You get more of that human touch through the person side of it, and you get, in theory, a higher degree of information accuracy and higher quality decisions as a result of a properly used AI as a consultant, as a part of the team.
Thank you. My next question for you, what can human AI collaboration be effectively implemented in the workplace?
Well, first you have to embrace the underlying concept. Management, depending on the companies you're in, are varied as opposed with regard to the approach for AI, ranging pretty broadly from a total autonomy to AI as a tool that is contained by the people that use it. And so if you're going to do this, go down this particular path, you need to make sure that management understands what the concept is, that the users don't see the AI as a threat and are willing to use it as part of the team, and that the AI is properly trained and is providing advice that is timely and accurate, so that people trust it. That we talked about ethical AI. I have talked about it several times in the past, but this is really where you need to assure the ethics of the AI, because if the users don't trust the AI to provide them with accurate answers, then even if the AI is performing optimally, it won't be used optimally in the overall effort. So you need to really design from the ground up that the team and the AI are able to work together, and the environment must be conducive to that kind of cooperation and collaboration.
Thank you. My next question for you, what are some challenges in achieving effective human AI collaboration?
Well, there are a number of them. One of them is the AI has to be trained appropriately to work with the team that's using it. So it has to have an LLM that is deep enough, that is broad enough, and obviously that isn't compromised in any way, to provide the team with the answers that they need, so they don't constantly have to go to parties outside of the AI or resources outside of the AI to solve problems, because what that does is that breaks the construct. And in addition, you need to make sure that the AI is consistently learning from the team, so it becomes more effective going forward. So it improves its interaction, much like any team player would. After working with a team for a long period of time, the team learns how to work with that player and that individual, and the individual learns or they leave. How to work better with the team. The AI has to have that same capability. It has to be able to learn on the job and be able to better interact with the team and the team's efforts. And the team has to be free to look inside the artificial intelligence, look at its code, and look at the LLM that created it, so they're comfortable with the advice the LLM is providing, and to a certain extent that they learn in advance as well. So their dependency on the AI is somewhat reduced over time, and the AI is able to then continue to fill the gaps that remain, and is not providing rudimentary information, but providing and learning to provide more advanced information. So the overall team advances in capability, including the AI over time, and improve. So and really that improvement needs to be designed into the process through some type of measurement that shows an overall degree of synergy across the team and the AI, and where upper management, whoever's managing the team, can provide advice and adjust the team as necessary to improve its capability and its functionality.
Thank you. My next question for you: how can trust be built between human and AI system in collaborative environment?
Well, you probably should start with people that are comfortable with working with machines. You don't want a team of Luddites trying to work with an AI. That's not going to work. You're probably better off going down that path where AI displaces as opposed to enhances the overall team. And so you start with people that will work with the AI, and then you start with an AI that's been designed to work with people it's working with. So same language, cultural nuances are built into it that are consistent with the region, so it's not making mistakes in terms of wording or addressing the team members that could be considered hostile or annoying. And so you're building a team that is designed to work together because the people like working with the AI, and the AI has been specifically constructed to work with the team on this particular project in this area. So the AI is a subject matter expert, and it has been designed specifically to work in the region and with the people that it has been enhanced and designed to work with.
Thank you. My next question for you: what are some real-world examples of successful human-AI collaboration?
Well, much of the early work that IBM did in medical is probably a good example, where they trained the AI up to work with doctors and be able to help the doctors. Help the doctors work with a variety of illnesses and better diagnose the illnesses. And so the doctors helped train the AI and got very comfortable with its advice because they understood the training that went into it. That was probably one of the best early examples of AI and people working together that I know of.
Thank you.
With Watson.
Thank you. What's your closing remarks for today?
Well, perhaps our best future with regard to AI is human AI collaboration. Having the AIs come up as a partner to the people that are using it, as opposed to displacement as a broad model. And making sure that they don't represent a threat to the people that they're operating with. Right now, AI is to a large extent being presented as a threat, and so there's a substantial amount of resistance being built to the deployment of AI. And a lot of the early deployments, better than 80% of them, have failed catastrophically, or at least failed to meet their objectives. And so it's also important that these AI projects be better provisioned. And that the people deploying them actually understand what it is they're doing. Plus, the people that are working with the AI have some deep understanding, or at least some basic understanding of how to work with AIs, where you can use them, where they're effective, and where they're not. And so you build up a foundation of trust and capability and success that you can carry forward. Right now, there's a lot of distrust and a lot of failed AIs, which are creating problems going forward with regard to people trusting them and wanting to use them aggressively, whether they're afraid the AIs will take their job or the AI is just simply not performant. Both of those issues need to be resolved so people trust the AIs, they use them, and the AIs are trustworthy and don't represent a risk to the people that are using them. So with those things in place, you can carry this stuff forward, and you can have human AI collaboration that functions, as opposed to right now where it's often very badly broken.
Thank you. Thank you for your continuous support for World Talent Economic Forum. I request all of our audience, please share our content as much as possible. Thank you. Bye-bye and take care.